Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with another live stock market update. Wanted to update you guys not only on my position, but my kind of just thought process with what's going on. So why do I think that the market sold off? I think a lot of it has to do right now with the market was so close to 52-week lows. I think a lot of the selling pressure actually just came to that. It's kind of like the opposite of what we sometimes experience when the market is very bullish and we're approaching previous highs or 52-week highs, which simply mean highs from the previous year. We see a lot of buying pressure, right? The market goes up for no reason. I think today was quite the opposite. We were so close to that 52-week low, meaning that we're at the same level we were, 52 weeks ago. And it's unfortunate, but again, that's where a lot of the selling pressure, in my opinion, came. I just look to see if there's any Fed meetings this week. I look to see if, the president was set to speak. I do know that there's a CPI report, and that's set to be released on the 11th of May. So please make sure that you're aware of that. I think it's at 11. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that, but make sure you Google it. CPI report is to be released this Wednesday on the 11th, the same time or the same date that we're going to be having our in-person session about risk management. But I wanted to just update you guys on my position. So I was very fortunate that I locked in most of my profit on TQQQ. I made a video about this on Wednesday when TQQQ pushed up. I was up $40,000, a little bit over $40,000 on the day. And I locked in most of my position. The next day it dumped. I decided to buy the dip at around $35 to $36. And guess what? Even though I decided to buy the dip after it dumped 14%, it still continued to dip. And right now, on the day alone, I wanted to show you guys, I'm in with 10,000 shares. I have $300,000 in it, and I'm down $40,000 on the day alone today. Not here to sugarcoat it. It is what it is. My intention for TQQQ, I still see great upside potential. I do not think that it's a stock that you're missing out on or that has to recover right away. I just really like the price point. Not only did I buy more TQQ today, I bought more Tesla, I bought more Apple, I bought more Amazon, and I'm okay with it. I'm really big on putting yourself in a position that you can tolerate. It's not that you deserve success. It's that, if you earn it, right, and you can tolerate not only the green days, but you can accept the red days, then I think that's what's most important. And today was a challenge. It was this mental warfare, but I need you guys to know that you're not alone. This video is not to convince you to hold your position, especially if your original position was just to be a day trade. That's a big difference, right? If your position was to be a swing trade and or an investment, if you don't plan to sell anytime soon, I understand that days like these are difficult, but you just have to, you can use me as an example. Maybe for some of you, I have a little bit more money invested in just one of these stocks, but I know a lot of people that have millions of dollars in the market and that have completely just trashed their account with Tesla and Amazon, all of those pulling back, right? It's not just TQQQ. If you guys look at this, on the overall year, look where Apple's at. Apple didn't do too bad today, pretty much a break-even day. But Apple, from where it's at right now, if it were to make a full recovery, 20% ROI. That's huge. When's the last time that you've seen Apple offer a 20% ROI? With where we're at right now, look at Amazon. Amazon from current lows, this thing lost 5% today. If it were to recover, which it doesn't have to make a full recovery, but it's 73%. It comes with the territory. And yes, although you might just be getting started and although the loss that you're taking, might be a lot, this is why we talk about position size. This is why we talk about risk management. And this is why we talk about having proper intention in place, right? If things go south, it is your job to hold yourself accountable if your original intention was not to hold this stock for more than just one day, right? I've said it from the very beginning. I don't mind holding TQQQ. I don't mind holding Tesla. I don't need them to recover anytime soon. I really like them at the price point that they're at right now. I view them to be great deals. But do I have to be so naive to think that the market has to recover right away? No, it's very easy for me to see that market direction is bearish right now. And it also doesn't mean that I can't day trade or short other positions to hedge my long positions, right? It goes hand in hand. We talked about that within today's live trading session. And I'm just very excited to follow up and to see how the market recovers. Again, this video is not to convince you to hold by any means. If you want to cut losses, if you just can't take it anymore, if you're struggling to think clearly, then I think that's a huge red flag that you are trading or investing with way too much money, right? The way that you feel on your red days should never outweigh the fulfillment that you gain on your green days. And I think that speaks volumes, right? If you're feeling like it's just not worth it, then it's not, right? You're just in it with too much. And I'm here to be your friendly reminder that it's not that you made a horrible mistake. It's that, yeah, markets are bearish. This is why you have to be careful. This is why you have to watch your position size. I mean, we say this time and time again. While everyone else focuses on making a profit, right? Only showing their green days. I love showing you guys both sides. I want you guys to know that you're not alone. It comes with the territory. Yeah, I mean, I've had bigger green days, but also with that being said, I've also had bigger red days, right? My trading account's a little bit bigger than on average, and it comes with the territory. There's no reason you should sugarcoat it. It's just the market that we're in right now, right? But just like when the market does recover, my green days then will be probably much greater than the average person's green day as well. And that's just what it is, right? All I'm ever here to encourage you to do is to put yourself in a position to succeed. In my personal opinion, I think that prices are at a low price point that, yes, can get cheaper, but I think that they're very, very attractive, to say the least, right? I think that there's deals everywhere. I'm not just talking about TQQQ. I don't care if you trade or invest in TQQQ. I want to encourage you to pick one or two stocks that, if you had $1,000, that those two stocks, you would split it, you would invest into those two stocks, and you wouldn't have to touch them. You don't need the money right away. There's something that you expect to recover over a period of time, either through previous patterns and or because of what you think that company will do in the up and coming future. It's a tough market right now. There's no reason to sugarcoat it. Let's embrace the challenge though, right? Let's not be afraid to talk about our red days. And that's kind of what's going to kick off our in-person training and in-person session at the HQ this Wednesday. For those asking, I don't charge for in-person sessions. If you're part of my Learn Plan Profit group, you get access to my HQ and these in-person sessions for free. We're really just looking for 10 people. So if you want to join us, if you're in Arizona, I bought a building in Chandler, Arizona. It's our trading headquarters. And I'll put the link down in the description. It'll be the first link in the description. But also, even if you're not part of my group, join my free Discord group. That's going to be the second link down below. And ask me anything, right? I don't know if you feel like you're all alone, right? Trading can be very you almost feel like it's you against the world. And especially if you have no one to talk to, it could be very overwhelming. So if this is you and you just simply want people to talk to, not only do you have access to me, but also you have access to our free Discord group. And again, that's going to be that second link down below. I want to wish you guys nothing but the best. I hope that you guys can see the light at the end of the tunnel. But yes, I do see that it definitely is challenging, but that's what this market is, right? That's why I enjoy it so much. It's not because it's easy, but because it is hard. So I appreciate you guys' time. Hope that it earned your thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.